Hey everybody. Where do you get to when you finally realise that you need help? The reason I ask this is because I come across this a lot where there is a large problem looming and the actions taken are so trivial, yet so much energy has been put into it. And these are the points where somebody needs to come and kind of shake the cage and go, no, this is not what needs to be done. You have a looming condition coming that is determined on you turning your life around and changing your habits, and you're focusing on something trivial like how much bread you're eating, how much sugar you put in your tea, removing the milk from your coffee. You do this because you feel it's small changes that need to be done that are going to make up a difference, but you're wasting energy on something trivial. There is far bigger changes that need to be made that could use that energy that you're putting into trying to justify the taste of your new coffee. It's okay to not know what to do when something big like this comes and know that you've left it too late. But it has to be acted upon now. And if somebody tells you, which is usually going to be me, that, the energy you're putting into this is clearly misplaced and that I can use that and take it and put it into something that's going to work, it's up to you to act on it, because you are the only one who can. You are the one in control of what action you take. If you find yourself so far into the woods that your map is completely useless, you are going to find yourself scratching at dirt. And you can do that indefinitely, wasting energy, and tell yourself that you did everything you could, when actually you need to take a step back and go, is this the best use of my time? Okay, a lot of us are facing diabetes as an issue. Some of us are in the pre-diabetic stage. Some of us are being told that if you don't sort your shit out pretty quickly, it's going to get really bad. And we're looking at the information around us, which is not great, by the way. And you're being told to cut out sweets and switch to fruit tea. You're being told to reduce your sugar intake where you can. And that's fine to a degree, but we will always take the simplest action, which is where this whole I don't eat sweets anymore, or I've cut fruit out and I only drink fruit tea now, or I've dropped a spoonful of sugar, or even better, an artificial sweetener, which, by the way, has no link to diabetic needs or anything else like that, and I just need to get used to the taste before I drop it down again. These things are negligible. If you are, unless you are drinking over a gallon of tea a day, and I'm using this as an example, you've got more important things to use your energy on. Getting used to the taste of a slightly bitter tea or coffee is not a good use of your time if the clock is ticking. You need to be directing that into lifestyle change, into overall better preparation of food, a better relationship with food, better relationship with exercise. And these things are difficult. These things require you to actually go, you know what, I have not been able to manage this on my own. I need some help. But it's one thing to admit it, and it's another thing to do it. Once you have reached out, once you have realised that help is needed, you've got to act on it, because otherwise you will fall back into the same things, because you do not understand how to make the changes. In a previous video, we talked about the zone of discomfort, or the zone of challenge, to make these changes happen. And the thing is, you are not in that change. You are using things that you know. You already know how to get better at tasting bitter tea and coffee, but it's not going to make a difference. But you're going to tell yourself that it does because it's something that you feel that you've done. It needs to be a bit more difficult than that. It needs to need a bigger change, and you need to act on it. There are so many people that I know that are stuck in these things, family members that are stuck listening to bad advice because it's the thing that they feel that they can implement and it makes them feel better, but it doesn't do anything. And it's hard to watch. Sometimes you just need to realise that you are in over your head and you need someone to guide you. That is me. if you're in that boat, please reach out, start working with me. Understand that you are going to have to invest some money and some time, because if it's done on a friend-to-friend basis, you're never going to take it seriously. You won't. You need to put some accountability in there, because otherwise it's just going to be somebody else telling you something you already know, and you're just going to let it pass you by, and then you're going to be in a bad space. And I don't want that to happen. Take care, everybody. Speak soon.